have a plan to increase security in places like that?
The district has up-to-date and well-tested emergency response plans.
202nd Street in Jackson. Tighten it over!
This program was produced by Lenape District Television.
Hello and welcome to Lenape High School as the Lenape Indians host the Cherokee Chiefs in tonight's football matchup. I'm here with Joe Malagrana. I'm Mike Rotundo. And tonight the Indians are undefeated. What is Cherokee going to have to do to stop that?
I think the Chiefs are going to have to rely on their powerful offense. One of the papers today labeled this game as a backyard brawl, and I think we're going to see a backyard brawl tonight. Cherokee with the strong offense, the stingy defense of Lenape. Lenape's only given up 30 points in 6 games. We should be in for one great battle tonight.
Should be a great matchup, but we'll be right back with the start of today's game.
Today's game on LDTV Sports, sponsored by Deborah Heart and Lung Center, where experience matters. 800-555-1990. www.deborah.org. Philadelphia Wholesale Produce Market. All the best, all right here. 215-336-3003. Or on the web at www.pwpm.net. Comegno Law Group, specializing in general and special education law, representing individuals, families, public boards of education, and independent schools. 888-313-IDEA or ComegnoLaw.com. Medford Village Car Care, serving the area's car care needs for 30 years. Located at 11 North Main Street in Medford. 609-654-4023. And on the web at mvcc-nj.com. Rothman Institute, the official team physicians of the Phillies, Eagles, Flyers, and 76ers. For orthopedic excellence, think Rothman first. www.rothmaninstitute.com. And by Heads Up, Eyes Forward. Please never drive distracted. www.lrhsd.org/headsup. For information on how your business can become a sponsor of LDTV Sports, contact Joe Malagrana, LDTV Underwriting Manager, at 609-268-2000, extension 8680, or by email jmalagrana@lrhsd.org.
Hello and welcome back to Lenape High School. Mike Rotundo alongside Joe Malagrana as the Indians host the Chiefs tonight. Anytime you have a rivalry like this one, should be in for a great matchup.
Yeah, it certainly is a great matchup. We said in the opening statement about the backyard brawl and the strong offense of Cherokee, counteracted by the strong defense of Lenape, really sets up for a great battle. As we see, I guess it's Cherokee's band that's out there right now. We had senior night for Lenape, and we're probably maybe about 10 minutes away from the opening kickoff.
And we're excited here, awaiting kickoff.
And we mentioned the strong offense. Of course, we'll get to the keys of the game. We'll get back to that.
Well, it's now time for the AXA Equitable Keys to the Game, providing millions of customers with life insurance, annuities, and other needs-based products since 1859. AXA Equitable, be life confident. 732-452-7275. Now let's get to those keys. For Cherokee, turnover ratio.
Yeah, turnovers are killer, especially when you have two evenly talented teams, and that may be the difference tonight.
For Lenape, shut down John Lovett.
I don't think you can be able to shut down John Lovett, but you certainly can't contain him, and I'm sure the game plan is to key on Lovett.
And it's a little windy tonight, so kicking game.
Yeah, the wind is kicking up, no pun intended, but Ben Harris for Lenape has 3 field goals, and who knows, it may come down to that.
Absolutely. Well, those are our AXA Equitable Keys to the Game. Head coach for Lenape is Tim McKinney.
That's Megan, I'm sorry.
And for Cherokee, PJ Megan. It's PJ Megan's 15th year as head coach for the Cherokee Chiefs.
Right, and Tim McEnany is a 6 years here as head coach. He also coached at Bishop Eustace, Holy Cross, and he played college ball at Georgetown University. Long line of football excellence in the McEnany family.
Absolutely. Well, it's now time for the AXA Equitable Sideline Report, providing millions of customers with life insurance, annuities, and other needs-based products since 1859. AXA Equitable, be life confident. 732-452-7275. And now let's send it over to Alec Chikotowski with the report. Alec? And it looks like we're having technical difficulties. We'll get right back to you, Alec. But as we were talking about the coaches, Megan's career record is 122-34, and Tim McKinney is 81-74.
Right, and actually, for Coach Megan, coming into the season, he was 122-34. Added his 4-2 record that pushed it up to 124 wins and 37 losses, and the current record for Tim McEnany here at Lenape is 89 wins and 77 losses. But again, last year, Mike, I think everybody knows that Lenape got their first playoff victory. It was we broadcast the game here. It's against Rancocas Valley, and it was 7-0, and it was great strides the last few years for this Lenape football program. And as you can see here today, they are undefeated, 6-0. They are in a different division than Cherokee, but I think both teams have their work cut out for them. For Cherokee, they lost their first 2 games, but there were two teams that were ranked, as Shawnee and Timber Creek. And the last time, if I remember correctly, the Cherokee Chiefs opened up 0-2, they ran the table.
Yeah.
They didn't lose another game.
Well, Alec, we'll try it again. It's now time for the AXA Equitable Sideline Report, providing millions of customers with life insurance, annuities, and other needs-based products since 1859. AXA Equitable, be life confident. That number is 732-452-7275. Let's send it down to Alec Chikotowski. Alec?
Hey guys, so I got to talk with both coaches before the game, and in talking with Lenape's coach McEnany, we talked about how their team needs to play tough tonight. That means less turnovers and tackling. John Lovett of the Chiefs is a major threat to the Indians tonight. He ran for 19 attempts for 250 yards last week. So Coach McEnany talked to his defense about shutting him down. Also, we can expect to see Lenape's JoJo Kellum back on the field today after being hobbled with an ankle injury. Now talking with the Chiefs coach, Coach Mahegan, he stressed that turnovers is a big problem. He wants to execute and get in and out of the game. We'll see what happens tonight. Back to you guys.
Well, Alec, we thank you so much. And as Alec noted, I think Lovett also had 4 touchdowns last week, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he did. In total for up to this time, he has 919 rushing yards, 15 total TDs. He's actually 8th in the rushing yards. He's 2nd in total touchdowns at 15. He's also 2nd with 90 points. So Yeah, as I said, they're going to be keying on him, and one of the things that I think Cherokee has a little advantage, at least offensively, is that a lot of the defenses are keying so much on Lovett, and they forget about Bodine. He's also, he can hurt you in the air. He can also hurt you on the ground, especially if they're keying on him. You may see a lot of play action and fakes to Lovett, and if they're still keying on John Lovett, look for Bodine to keep the ball on a keeper and maybe get some yards tonight.
Well, most of these boys are very familiar with each other, as Cherokee has 12 starters returning from last year, and Lenape has 11.
Yeah.
Well, we'll be right back with tonight's game and the kickoff.
LDTV programming can now be viewed on the LDTV YouTube page. Viewers can find a large variety of video content, including current and previous seasons of series such as We Teach and Where Are They Now, as well as LDTV's game show, Picture This. The page also features highlights from past and present LDTV awards, showcasing student video productions from around the district. You can also catch Lenape District varsity sports action with the latest LDTV sports broadcasts. Check out all the best shows, sports, and educational videos on LDTV's YouTube page at youtube.com/Lenape District TV.
Well, hello and welcome back to Lenape High School as the captains meet at midfield for the coin toss. Captains for the Chiefs, Connor Ashton, John Lovett, Steve Gervasi, and Brian Stickney.
And for the Lenape Indians, Ryan Cassidy, Julian Singh, Sam Bullard, and Tim Montgomery.
As both teams shake hands and the coin flip.
Looks like Cherokee's going to receive. Shaking hands, and we'll be ready to get this backyard brawl started shortly.
Absolutely. And it looks like Lenape will receive the ball first.
Okay. My mistake. And you wonder with the running game if it's going to be affected. Grass field may be a little bit mushy. We did have a lot of rain last night, and of course we have very windy out here, so it may affect the passing game and possibly the kicking game. It's all the things that the players have to deal with. But regardless, we have two great teams here today. Again, Cherokee visiting with 4-2 record. They lost the first two games coming into the season against a strong Shawnee and a strong Timber Creek team. And they've won 4 in a row. And Lenape's still here, undefeated. Again, their strength is their defense, which we mentioned in the pregame, Mike. They only gave up 30 points in 6 games. That's some defense.
That's impressive. And with the weather conditions we were talking about, it must help Cherokee because JoJo Kellum has been hobbled with ankle issues.
Right, and they said that he's back in, and hopefully he doesn't tweak that ankle, and we do see the Chiefs will be receiving. Looks like John Lovett's back, and also number 1 is
Mike
Bowers. Okay. After a fine rendition of the national anthem from the Lenape Band with the marching director Steve Waldron. And we'll be getting underway very shortly. We'll be turning it over to our play-by-play man for this evening, Mr. Mike Rotundo. Take it away, Mike.
Thank you, Joe. And Ben Harris will be set to kick off. As Lenape gets set. And we are underway. Ball's kicked and over the head of John Lovett. It'll be a touchback.
Yeah, it was a line drive and kind of tough to tell. It looks like the win is behind Lenape. And line drive just right over, and the Chiefs will start at their 20-yard line.
For Lenape, you're going to want to force them to pass here. John Lovett, big threat to this Cherokee offense.
Well, Lenape will be keying on them, but again, Lovett can beat you on the ground and also in the air. And don't forget about Jake Bodine. He also picked up a lot of yards on the ground also.
Bodine in shotgun. will hand it off. It's about a gain of 2. And carrying it,
Was that number 11?
I believe it was Tyler Ludakowski,
Right. Not much there.
junior fullback. Didn't have much there, and Chiefs will try to draw something else up.
About 2nd and 9.
Bodine under center. Bodine pitches it to John Lovett, and Lovett stopped for nothing. No gain. We're going to have about a 3rd and 10 here for Cherokee.
And not much there at all. And I think we're going to see that a lot with this ferocious and stingy defense of the Lenape Indians.
As John Lovett and Tyler Ludakowski both stuffed on the first 2 plays of the game.
Actually lost a yard, and like you said, it's 3rd and 11. Big play here early in the contest.
Ryan Burke out wide on the bottom of your screen. Bodine fakes the pitch, gives it to Ryan Burke. Burke on the screen pass will not get the first down.
He'll be well short, about 4 yards short, and a punting situation for the Chiefs.
Tim Montgomery on the tackle.
Exactly what Lenape wanted to do, give them the ball first and stop them on the first possession. They have the wind behind their back for the first quarter. And see if they can get some good field position here on Cherokee's punt. Looks like Lewandowski is also the punter. Tyler Lewandowski, number 11 for the Chiefs.
And he will take the snap. A low line drive punt, but takes a good bounce for the Chiefs.
Cherokee roll. On the 33-yard line, will get the ball. Lenape on offense right now for the first possession.
That tackle on Ryan Burke on the screen pass was Tim Montgomery, and he avoided a couple of blockers to get there. Second-year starter, captain for the Lenape Indians. As Matt LaJoy and the Indians offense look to get something going early.
This is also the first starting year for quarterback Matt LaJoy.
LaJoy will hand it off. JoJo Kellum breaks a couple tackles and gains about 5. JoJo Kellum looked like his ankle was fine there.
Just ready to say the ankle looks pretty good right now because it looked like he might have gotten stopped for no gain at all, but nice 2nd and 3rd effort, picks up about 4. Actually picks up about 7. 2nd down, 3 to go.
So we have a 2nd and 3 here. Matt LaJoy with Mike Galadia. LaJoy will keep it himself, and he'll pick up the first down and more. LaJoy down the sideline, got 2 men to beat, and Lovett will force him out of bounds around the 15.
Just a fantastic run by LaJoy.
Matt LaJoy with the quarterback keeper.
It looks like the ball is going to be at the 21-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Indians. All plays on the ground so far.
John Lovett forced him out of bounds. He plays both sides of the field, offense and defense. As LaJoy will hand it off to JoJo Kellum. Gets about 4 yards. Gonna have a 2nd and 6. As Tim Montgomery checks in. Montgomery bottom of your screen out wide. LaJoy with Kellum behind him in the shotgun. LaJoy will look downfield, and he's got JoJo Kellum for about the first down. Might be a little short. It will bring up third down.
Yeah, about 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2.
Looked like it came out of Matt LaJoy's hand a little weird there.
Yeah, at first I thought it was tipped at the line.
And
Yeah,
It is.
3rd and a long 1.
LaJoy will keep it himself again. And he's looks like to get the first down.
Yeah, from here it looks like he just got it.
We'll see where they mark it.
No indication yet.
And we're going to bring out the chains here.
Looks like we are.
Oh, it looks like they called it the 4th down here.
Yeah, it looks kind of, it looks short from here, and no, they're not going to measure. I'm sure they're going to go for it here.
Decision for Coach McEnany. And he's going to go for it. Let's see if they try to just draw him off sides or if they're going to run a play here. They're in the I formation. And JoJo Kellum, he gets the first down. A great job by JoJo Kellum. Ankle looks good from here, Joe.
Absolutely, right here. He's carried the ball, and it doesn't have any problem going laterally. Usually with an ankle injury, that's what you worry about. North and south is usually not that much of a problem, being taped up. It's the lateral movement. But he looks great.
Looks like a power running back right now. Makeet Harrison on the bottom of your screen, out wide. With Jake Toplowski. LaJoy hands it off on a jet sweep, and he is stuffed. Nowhere to go.
Yeah, man in motion didn't fool the Chiefs on that one. Great coverage there by the Chiefs. Probably lost a yard or two.
And Jack Walters, a great job to get over there and make the tackle. Jake Toplowski on the sweep just had nowhere to go. As the big play by LaJoy on the quarterback keep, but not much of any yardage since then.
Yeah, you wonder if you may go into the air on this one. Got 3 wide out to the right.
And it looks like we're going to have a timeout here.
Yeah, it looked like a little confusion there on the Indians, and why not use a timeout? That's their first of the first half.
So the Indians will go into a timeout. About 2nd and 10. For about the 12-yard line.
Yeah, the way that was set up, it looked like a pass play, but yeah, you never know. And right now we've keyed so much on the stingy defense of Lenape, and the first possession of Lenape, have a very, very strong running game right now.
And JoJo Kellum and LaJoy with the most yardage on this drive. As Toplowski was stopped for a gain of nothing.
See Coach Tim McEnany running off the field and satisfied that his players are all on the same page right now. 2nd and 12.
So they have 3 wide receivers, but not on the same side of the field. I think that's where the confusion lied. And then Joy will give it to Montgomery. He is tackled.
Okay, at the 6-yard line and a 3rd and goal.
You go ground here or in the air?
I would go ground because they've stopped them a few times, but majority of their plays have been on the ground, and I say go with it again, because if they get close, I'm sure they're going to go for it on 4th down again, this close to the end zone.
So LaJoy under center. He's got to keep it himself. inside the 5-yard line. So we're going to have 4th and goal.
Again, Ben Davis has hit 3 field goals so far this year, and I think he may be coming in for a field goal.
So they went for it, which now gives him, Ben Davis, a closer field goal here.
I'm sorry, Ben Harris.
Ben Harris. But it looks like to me Matt LaJoy is still out there.
I wonder if he's the holder.
Fourth and goal, the offense is on the field.
They are going for it. Okay.
JoJo Kellum behind Matt LaJoy. Let's see if they're just trying to draw him off sides, but no, they get it off. LaJoy scrambling to his right.
He's open.
Ball's caught, and a touchdown.
He is in.
Sam Ballard, the first-year captain, first-year starter, and he strikes early for the Lenape Indians. A great rollout by Matt LaJoy to find Sam Ballard.
The ball came loose right after he crossed the plane, but as soon as that ball crosses the plane, it's a touchdown. 6 points from the opening drive for the Indians.
The ground cannot also cause a fumble.
Right, and Ben Harris, not Ben Davis, Ben Harris taking the extra point.
Extra points not a gimme, especially at the high school level. Harris gets it up. Oh, and a low line drive. Looked like it got tipped.
Little knuckleball there, but
got the job done.
all the refs agreed. They looked at each other and said, yeah, it got over.
Don't know if that ball was deflected or just poorly
Yeah, it was
snapped.
kind of tough to tell up here as we see the replay coming up probably of the touchdown.
So let's take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. So Matt LaJoy with the play action to Kellum, and he rolls out, finds Ballard. And the ground cannot force a
Right,
fumble.
plus he was already past the plane, so it didn't matter either way. Okay, wow. Quick score in the first possession by the Indians, and the Chiefs actually on their first possession absolutely did not move the ball whatsoever, so we'll see what their second possession provides right here as the Indians, Ben Harris, kicking off to the Chiefs.
And Harris set to go. As John Lovett will carry it from the 2-yard line. Lovett with blockers. And down.
Nice run back there, brings it up to about the 26-yard line.
Lovett's so dangerous in the open field.
Right, we did the game, I think it was the first game this year, broadcast at Shawnee, and boy, he, on one of the kickoffs, just took off.
He's kickoff returner. I believe the punt returner plays offense and defense, so versatility is huge.
Yes, it is. Again, number 17, Jake Bodine.
Bodine looked like it was in the pistol with John Lovett, but we got a whistle.
False start.
False start against the Chiefs.
Certainly not the way they want to start there to try to get back into this game.
First drive.
Where'd that whistle come from?
I don't-
My right ear into the left ear. Holy moly.
First drive was sloppy, so the Chiefs are looking to pick it up as Bodine and Lovett are in the pistol. Lovett's going to take the carry. And man, he just turns nothing into something, but it looks like there's a fumble. Ball was loose, and the Indians have it. Those are the conditions we were talking about pregame.
And that stingy defense that causing the turnovers. I know Coach Megan said the first couple games he was very disappointed naturally in the losses, but he was more disappointed on the Chiefs hurting themselves with turnovers. And boy, a big one early in this game right now by John Lovett.
Well, the Chiefs basically back just where they were on defense, around the same spot as Lenape. Off to a big start. Remember that first touchdown gets you going, and it sure has so far for Lenape. LaJoy on a screen to Kellum.
Ooh, that could have been dangerous. That's picked off. It's a pick 6 for number 27 there. Steve Gervasi, also a two-way player.
And that ball was thrown, I think, any further behind him, it could have been considered a run, which would then be a fumble, a live ball,
Right.
if it stayed in bounds. If I'm Lenape here, I stay run. I stay with JoJo Kellum. Looks like Cherokee really hasn't had an answer for him.
And also the quarterback keeper. LaJoy's picked up some big yardage so far.
LaJoy will keep it. And picks up about 5. So Matt LaJoy, big running threat. So we got 3rd and 6 coming up for Lenape.
There's a big play here if the Chiefs can hold them, especially the field position that they got after the Lovett fumble.
Jake Toplowski comes out. Let's see what Coach McKinney draws up. JoJo Kellum stuffed.
I think that was Ballard on the carry, number 28.
Yeah, Sam Ballard, first-year starter and captain.
Another big 4th down here for Lenape. This time it's about 4th and 4.
So, and they're going for it again on 4th down. Coach McEnany being very aggressive here early as Ballard comes out of the game. They have 3 receivers to the right. LaJoy on the rollout, throws it up, and out of bounds. It was intended for Tim Montgomery, but...
Well, the Chiefs certainly dodged a bullet there with that turnover, Mike. We'll see if they can get back some offensive, what's the word I'm looking for? A little rhythm. Yeah, a little rhythm here, because they certainly were out of rhythm up to this point.
Looks like they're going a little up-tempo here as they wasted no time out of that huddle. Trying to get some kind of rhythm going, as you said. Bodine will give it to Lovett. He's got about 2 yards. So Zach Cole with the solo tackle, the linebacker.
Now, Mike, I know it's real early, but what I've seen so far is one of the reasons why Lenape's defense so stingy is that they tackle well. Because Lovett's one of his big things is, breaking first and second, sometimes 2-3 tackles. But right now he hasn't been able to break out too many.
No, and Bodine will keep it this time, and down he goes. Jacob Bodine sacked for a loss.
Right, he was looking on the left side, and the 2 receivers were covered. So he had to hold the ball and wind up eating it in a sack.
I believe it was Jared Davenport with the sack. Lenape does get the ball at the half because we only have 50 seconds here left in the first quarter. So a stop here for Lenape is huge. Bodine will keep it. Oh no, it goes to Lovett, and it's down again. And it looks like Lenape's trying to say they got a fumble.
Yeah.
And they did. Another fumble by John Lovett.
I wonder if it was taken right out of his hands, because I didn't see the ball on the carpet. Of course, there are a lot of bodies in front of us. But nonetheless, another turnover for the Chiefs.
Now, obviously, we don't have replays here. Can't tell. But
you never can tell. We may have a replay. These guys in the truck are pretty good.
so Lenape again in the red zone. Matt LaJoy in the eye. Hands it off to Colm, and he's got about a yard. Just some points here for Lenape is big. Even a field goal here.
Absolutely, and as we're coming down, I think that's going to be it for the first quarter. Going to go down the other side of the field, and Lenape with 2 huge turnovers after they get a touchdown on a great drive.
Coach McEnany will let the quarter run down, and that's the end of it.
I'm sure Coach McEnany is very happy to this point, and I'm sure Coach Megan, you know, he said earlier in the year that a lot of the turnovers have hurt the Chiefs, especially in their first 2 games.
And it's very early, but one of our keys to the game was to shut down John Lovett for Lenape.
But they've done that, and I've said you can't shut them down, but right now they have.
Yeah. Normally you can only contain them, but they've done a great job.
Absolutely, and my God, you wonder, you know, sometimes, like we said, with the field conditions, which looks great, even though we had that rain last night and the wind, but the wind will be behind this time, behind Cherokee's back, going left to right on our screen. And we'll see if that makes a difference on the, you know, in the second quarter for the offensive side for Cherokee.
Sometimes it takes effect also for the coach to elect to kick a field goal or not.
Right.
Kicker Ethan McCarron Jr.
Absolutely, and you know, keep the plays on the ground. But right now, like I said, Lenape has answered the offensive the forward, the ground game of the Chiefs.
So 7-0 Lenape. And Lenape on offense yet again. Time of possession is definitely in Lenape's favor.
Yeah, because the first possession it was 3 and out, and second and third possession,
Fumbles.
2 fumbles, right?
So Cherokee's still yet to pick up a first down. As that's LaJoy with Kelm in the pistol, and LaJoy will roll out, breaks a tackle. LaJoy passes incomplete.
Boy, that was a great effort not to get sacked. There's three white Cherokee Chief shirts all around him, and managed to step up into the pocket and for an incomplete.
That was Mike Bowers on the coverage. Breaking up that pass. So we'll see what LaJoy and the offense draws up. McKeith Harrison lining up as a receiver with Jake Toplowski on the bottom of your screen. LaJoy will give it to Kellum. Kellum to the outside, cuts back inside, and is tackled. Gain of 1.
Kellum tried to turn that corner, but the Chiefs answered.
Stephen Trevesi and John Lovett there to make the tackle.
That's a big stop there for Cherokees. We do believe we see Ben Harris, number 3, coming out trying a field goal. It'll be about a 20.
So
22-yarder.
First kickoff or first field goal attempt for both
Whoa.
teams, and a high arcing kick. Plenty of leg, and he buried it.
And then some. And that's against the wind. Well, that's his 4th field goal. It's about 22. His longest so far this year was 37. So, boy, that's a great person to have, a great weapon to have in a close game.
Lenape went for it 3 times on 4th down on the other end, but they had the wind blowing against them, so you think wouldn't have any effect on the play call there.
Yeah.
So let's see if Cherokee has an answer.
Yeah, we're going to have to get something going on this offensive possession, even if it's to the point where they don't turn it over. They got to get something positive, start feeling good about themselves, and get back into this game. We got plenty of time, that's for sure.
Once you pick up the first couple of first downs, you'll be starting to feel a little more confident.
And Ben Harris kicking off again for the Indians.
Most of these players are two-way players. You make a mistake on offense, you got to pick it up on defense. Harris, a squib kick, goes by Nick Maffa and picked up by John Lovett. Lovett with open
there
field.
he
Lovett
goes.
breaks a tackle,
He's
and there
gone.
goes John Lovett.
Unbelievable.
30, 20, 10, touchdown. Jonathan, you got to love it.
And no flags. They're back into this game, ladies and gentlemen. We've seen this so many times before this year and even last year. I do see a flag.
This may be coming back.
It's coming back. Maybe a block in the back because the flag is down at the 28-yard line. Of course, all our eyes on Lovett and saying, well, he's gone. We didn't see in the back. Possibly a block in the back. Let's see.
Well, crucial call.
During the return, we have a block in the back.
Exactly.
On Lenape.
So he said illegal block in the back on Lenape, but obviously
Yeah.
he meant
against
Cherokee, and
yeah.
that's
In the back on Cherokee.
Here we go.
10 yards from here.
and that's just deflating for the Chiefs because Lovett starts off with 2 fumbles and then has that kind of a return.
Right, and that's going to be 10 yards on the spot of the foul. It's going to bring it back to around the 38. Instead of a quick 6 points for the Cherokee Chiefs, they get the ball at the 38-yard line. What a shame, because that was a heck of a run by Lovett. Right at the it's going to come back to the 38. Anyway, they got something positive on it, but yet again, another mistake by the Chiefs.
This could be that could be the play that shifts the game because the momentum now is gone because Bodine and the offense hasn't picked up a first down yet in this game. So the special teams tried to bring him back in it, but we
Right.
have an illegal block in the back.
And certainly when you have Lovett back there in special teams, anything can happen, that's for sure.
He must be gassed. Playing offense, playing defense, and you have that return, and now you're going right back.
He's right back there, yep. These guys are young, they can do it.
So Lenape trying to pump their crowd up as they rise here at Lenape High School.
I tell you, Mike, I scoured the field. I did not see a yellow flag. In the late, I don't know if it was late or I just wasn't looking at that part of the field, but I thought that play was going to stand.
From what I saw, I believe it was a late, unnecessary block in the back. I don't think it was.
It probably wasn't needed because I think Lovett had it looked from here all the way. And Cherokee's going to take their first time out of the first half.
Once Lovett breaks that first tackle, you can almost say he's gone. You can just see it from here.
Each team with 2 timeouts left in the first half. Ball on the 38.
And Megan not talking to the team. Looks like he's trying to talk to the ref to get an explanation on that block in the
Yeah,
back.
he doesn't look too happy. As I said, we didn't see the play, but that's why we had the crowd reaction here. We're on the Lenape side in the press box here, and yeah, I guess in the minds of the Chiefs and Coach Megan, a questionable call, and Coach McEnany and the Indians, a great call by the ref.
Well, if that touchdown were to stand, that's what makes John Lovett such a good captain. You have about 4 yards and 2 fumbles, and you come right back and do that.
Yep. You got to forget what happens.
Well, Bodine try to make something happen here as Lovett plows ahead
All right, gets a few in that.
for about 5. So Thomas Kai on the tackle on John Lovett. As Bodine calls hike, and we'll give it to Lovett once again. And he's just short of the first down. Going to be about a 3rd and 1, maybe 3rd and 2.
And you said Lovett, is a workhorse right here. Even after that long run, brought it back, and first 2 plays as a run designed for John Lovett.
So now Bodine under center, you don't see a lot of this. They like to run pistol and do some read options, play actions. Bodine gets a snap
Fumble.
and he loses it, but he does recover it.
I think he does recover it, but that's going to bring up an interesting 4th and 2, maybe 4th and 3. I don't know if they lost the yard on that.
And if I'm Coach Megan, I'm going for it here.
I think you have to.
So it's take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay, Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
Yeah, we just saw him just lose the handle. It pulled out a little bit too quick. We don't know if it was a mistake on quarterback or the center's part, but anyway.
I have no complaints about this call. I like it. I think it's the right move.
4th and a long 2.
Trying to get their first down of the game, and Love It will do just that and more. So Montgomery on the tackle. As they get their first down of the game.
I know they would love to have the points, but just the fact that they are having some, time of possession here is also very important.
Indeed it is, and Bodine pitches it. John Lovett hurdles a tackler to gain about an extra yard, so gained about a total of 5.
Tried to break a tackle, but again, that strong defense is not giving them second and third chances.
They're going to say he gained 3, so it's a 2nd and 7. Wind to the back of Cherokee, so get a little bit closer, you start getting in field goal range for Ethan McCarron. Bodine will keep it. Another fumble. It looks like Lenape has recovered it. And they have. The Lenape Indians' tenacious defense has gotten 3 fumbles here in the first half.
3 fumbles in the first half. Boy, that's a killer. Plus the block in the back on a possible first touchdown on Cherokee brought them back. They were moving the ball on the ground with John Lovett, and they give it right back to the Chiefs.
That block in the back, huge, because definitely changed the momentum of the game now that Lenape has the ball back. LaJoy dumps it off. About a gain of nothing. JoJo Collum. Didn't look like he gained much from here. Andrew Cardinelli makes the tackle for Cherokee. Mike Bowers, number 1, also is a two-way player for Cherokee. Plays defense and offense. Wide receiver. And a defensive back.
3 wideouts for Indians.
But they elect to keep it with LaJoy. And down he goes for a gain about nothing again. So, Chiefs defense hanging in there. So we got about a
3rd and 7, 3rd and 8.
Yeah, 3rd and 8 looks like. So a great read by the defense, Cherokee's defense. And LaJoy. Try to pick up this first down on 3rd down. Montgomery in motion. They'll give it off to Mokeed Harrison. And it's a screen. He goes up the middle and
Nice second effort to pick up an extra 3 yards, 3 or 4 yards. Lenape will be punting it away to the Chiefs.
so Cherokee very fortunate that 3 fumbles didn't turn to more points than 10 points because
Absolutely, because if this is the 4th quarter, naturally you're really backs against the wall. We've got plenty of time, a little under 6 minutes left in the second quarter. With all the turnovers, they're down 10-0.
So the ball is punted away, a high arcing punt. Tyler Ludakowski will let it bounce. Takes a little bit of a Cherokee roll. And it's down at the 35-yard line. And Cherokee will try to get some points on the board.
Now there's plenty of time to go the whole length of the field. And boy, if they can go in at halftime down 10-7, the way they had with the turnovers and not being able to stop Lenape on the first possession, that would be a big advantage. I'm sure Coach Megan's going to say, hey, guys got to hold on to the ball.
Absolutely. Bodine in the pistol will give it to Lovett. Lovett for a gain about nothing. Lenape doing a great job, if I do say so myself, stopping John Lovett, not just containing him.
Yeah, they're doing an excellent job, that's for sure.
Lenape does receive in the second half. So if you're Lenape and you got to stop here, you can go into half 10-0 or more. So 2nd and 10 for the Chiefs. Looking to just get something going. Bodine will throw it. And it's incomplete.
Got a flag on the play.
Intended for Steven Trevesi. Looked like pass interference.
A hold on Cherokee.
Oh, we got a hold.
Holding. 65 on the offense. 10 yards, repeat, 2nd down. Hey.
That's Brian Stickney, the captain. Obviously frustrated.
Yeah, at first, where the flag came in, I was with you. I thought it was going to be maybe a pass interference.
So 2nd and 20. Lenape has 2 timeouts. They got to stop here. They have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with. Or no, there's no 2-minute warning in high school. So they're just going to have 2 timeouts to work with if they do get the ball back. And Coach McEnany will be very pleased. Bodine to Lovett. Not much there.
It's Michael Late on the tackle. Again, not breaking those tackles at all. The Lenape defense is one of the reasons why they've only given up 30 points all year round, all year so far, I should say. Has outscored the opponents to this game 153-30.
And I don't remember seeing a completion yet for Cherokee's offense.
No, I don't think so. They've been mostly giving it to Lovett, and that was the first pass play, but it wasn't completed anyway. It was negated if it was.
So
there's your first one, and a first down.
Picks up the first down. That's big for Cherokee because Lenape gets the ball there. You're on your heels.
And that's Joe Thompson, number 32, with the reception.
So Bodine with a fresh set of downs. Trying to keep this offense rolling. You got Tymir Bennett, the wide receiver, bottom of your screen. Looks like he's got one-on-one coverage. But they elect to give it to John Lovett, which again, looks like he lost a couple of yards. It's going to be a 2nd and 11. I don't remember seeing him coming out of the game yet, John Lovett.
No, neither do I. Yeah, he just stays on the field. No need to come to the sideline. A little timeout, get some water, and right back in.
So
3 minutes left. Both teams with 2 timeouts in the first half.
Bodine in the pistol. Bodine passes. Intercepted. Oh. It is intercepted by number 27.
Jake Topolsky.
Jake Topolsky, another two-way player for the Lenape Indians, and he gets the interception. Jacob Bodine throws a pick, and Cherokee's offense just not clicking right now.
And the 4th turnover.
So let's take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay, Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy, on the web at ivyrehab.com. Let's take a look at that fumble, or the interception, excuse me. Bodine dropped back. Pressure coming. Great pressure.
There's definitely pressure, but the pass was intended for Lovett, and he didn't turn around until the ball was into Polsky's hands. So a little bit of pressure and a little bit of a blitz there. And big turnover for another turnover for
LaJoy going deep down the field, being aggressive, and it looks like that could be a pass interference, but no flags. Incomplete.
Yeah, he wanted it, but pass was a little bit high, and maybe he thought it was uncatchable. But anyway, coming back for a second down, 2nd and 10.
Mike Galadia gave the pressure on Jacob Bodine that forced the interception. Looked like a miscommunication by Lovett and Bodine.
Yeah, because even though he maybe he had to get rid of the ball a little sooner, maybe a split second or two, and as a result, in an interception for Lenape.
LaJoy a screen, and it's caught and is incomplete or a fumble.
You're going to call it incomplete.
Either way, it was scooped up by McKeith Harrison, but it is an incomplete pass.
Yeah, they didn't have it long enough to make what they say a football move.
So it's going to be a 3rd and 10. Two minutes, 31 seconds left to go. And Lenape trying to put some points on the board before halftime. Going into halftime knowing that they're going to receive the ball, so just put together a lengthy drive and get some points. So LaJoy pump fakes and sends it deep. No one there.
He had a step on him, but just overthrown.
So it's intended for McKeith Harrison.
Not a bad idea if you get the incomplete. Still stops the clock. Both teams with 2 timeouts, 2:25 remaining.
4th and 10. Cherokee desperate to get some points on this possession. It's a big possession here. They want to try to stay in this ball game. So Ben Harris, the punter as well. Well, oh, it's a fake. He's going to run to the outside. Looks like there's no one there. Ben Harris plows ahead, but just short of the first down.
I think that faked everybody out, especially up here. We figured where they were, there's no way they were going to fake it. And, man, another step or two, he has that first down.
Great aggressive call by Coach McEnany.
Well, Chiefs with 2:14 left, 2 timeouts.
So let's take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
Turns the corner there. It looked like possibly the ball hit the ground, and he scooped it up. If it didn't, it was right on his shoelaces.
So Lovett on the pitch again, stopped. He is stuffed once again, and there's nothing clicking here. We got 3 fumbles and an interception. So what do you do here on offense?
I don't know, but what you definitely don't want is another turnover, that's for sure. If they can get some points, it'd be great.
I believe earlier there's a screen pass, I think on the first or second possession of the drive, and maybe work one of those back in. But Bodine steps up, looking to the middle of the field. It is incomplete.
No flags on the play, incomplete. Looked like it was possibly in his hands, and I don't know if one of the Lenape defender got a hand in there, but it's going to be 3rd down and 10.
So the pass was incomplete by number 32, Joe Thompson. And you do not want to turn over on downs here. Already on your heels.
Absolutely, because there's still plenty of time left, especially with the 2 timeouts.
We're under 2 minutes right now. We have 1:36. Once again, there's no 2-minute warning in high school football. Bodine the fake. He'll screen it to Tymir Bennett. Tymir Bennett stopped for a gain about 6 or 7.
Boy, when that play developed, it looked like there were some blockers out there for the Chiefs, but somehow Lenape got in and didn't give him the extra yardage. So it's going to be 4th.
Looks like the offense is staying on the field.
3.
The offense is going to stay on the field, it looks like.
Yeah, see if they're going to try to draw them off, because you hear all the bleacher coaches here for the linemen and all to watch the ball. They're probably going to give a hard count.
Yeah, Lenape's going to take a timeout and then ensure that they don't jump off sides here, because could be just what they're doing.
Yeah, plus it prevents some time clicking off the clock. 121 left.
Normally for Cherokee's offense, once you get John Lovett going, such a threat that you can just do a play action pass and you're going to have some completions and your offense will be
That's
rolling.
what I'm saying. I'm sure it's in the back of Lenape's mind where, gee, with all the turnovers, we possibly should have more than a 10-point lead, and that probably some truth in that. But at the same token, Cherokee just shooting himself in the foot.
Yeah, definitely the story for this first half has been Lenape's defense. It's been phenomenal, and they have a bunch of two-way players that play offense as well on defense. Sam Ballard, McKeith Harrison.
There's a 4th and a long 2.
So 4th and 2, and they're going to fake it and bring out the punt team. And no timeouts called. Tyler Ludikowski back to punt, trying to avoid the delay game. A high snap. And a great punt by Tyler Ludikowski.
If the Cherokee roll, it's going to go down around the 10. They're going to have 1 minute and 11 seconds with 1 timeout. I don't think you'll see anything fancy, anything risky here by the Lenape Indians. They're probably very happy to go into halftime with a 10-point lead.
Absolutely. If I'm Lenape, I stay with the run, let the clock run, and you go into halftime 10-0 with receiving the ball in the second half. Got to be pretty satisfied if you're Coach McEnany. So, minute 11 here, 1st and 10 for the Indians. McKeith Harrison out wide with Jake Toplowski. He has an interception tonight. LaJoy hands it off. And just power running by JoJo Cullum. His ankle, like we said, is looking pretty good from up here.
And maybe one more play here.
So Cherokee's offense really not clicking. That block in the back really hurt him, and now Lenape's never looked back from that first fumble. Looks like they might make one more play here, and then they'll just probably knee it out. In motion is Cullum on the jet sweep, but he's stuffed. And it looks like they're just going to let the clock run.
I think Cherokee's probably going to call timeout. Oh, they got the first down.
Wow, they gave Lenape a first down there. It did not look like one from up here. But it looks like they're just going to let the clock run out anyway. And we are going to go to halftime with the Lenape Indians up against the Cherokee Chiefs, 10-0. Deflating the running and passing game for Cherokee.
Well, that's for sure. It deflated their running game, and Cherokee deflated themselves with, like I said, 3 fumbles and 1 interception. But still, it's only 10-0. So, it's still not a big reach the second half for the Chiefs to get something on the board and get back into this ball game. It's happened before from both teams, and certainly can happen again.
Yeah, and Lenape will definitely focus at halftime on this drive possession that they're going to have coming up as they elect to receive. And we'll see what Coach Megan elects to do, either kick off or maybe try an onside kick to get something going. But Lenape up 10-0.
As we see the Lenape band getting ready for their halftime entertainment, their routine.
Talk about the rivalries between the teams, the bands as well, all the competitions that they go to.
Oh, absolutely, yeah, and they've been going head-to-head with that also, as we see the score there at the end of the first half. Lenape 10, Cherokee nothing.
All right, well, we'll send it to a break, and we'll be back for the start of the second half.
Today's game on LDTV Sports, sponsored by Deborah Heart and Lung Center, where experience matters. 800-555-1990. www.deborah.org. Philadelphia Wholesale Produce Market. All the best, all right here. 215-336-3003. Or on the web at www.pwpm.net. Comegno Law Group, specializing in general and special education law, representing individuals, families, public boards of education, and independent schools. 888-313-IDEA or ComegnoLaw.com. Medford Village Car Care, serving the area's car care needs for 30 years. Located at 11 North Main Street in Medford. 609-654-4023. And on the web at mvcc-nj.com. Rothman Institute, the official team physicians of the Phillies, Eagles, Flyers, and 76ers. For orthopedic excellence, think Rothman first. www.rothmaninstitute.com. And by Heads Up, Eyes Forward. Please never drive distracted. www.lrhsd.org/heads-up. For information on how your business can become a sponsor of LDTV Sports, contact Joe Malagrana, LDTV Underwriting Manager, at 609-268-2000, extension 8680, or by email jmalagrana@lrhsd.org.
Hey, son. So, you're turning 13, becoming a man. Your hormones are surging, starting to notice the girls. You know, maybe your body's doing some funny things. So, you want to talk? Or we could talk about drugs.
Yeah, let's talk about drugs.
There's no wrong way to talk to your kids about drugs, but you'll need to be ready. We can help. Visit our website at drugfree.org.
Well, welcome back to Lenape High School. Just about ready to kick off. Here as the Indians took an early 10-0 lead and didn't look back. So, Ethan McCarron will kick off for the Chiefs. We'll see if Coach Megan maybe tries to do an onside kick here.
Yeah, that's it would be definitely a surprise. I don't think so. I think they're going to hopefully shut down the first possession of for Lenape in the second half and see if they can turn things around.
So McCarron is now lining up. And it's a straight kick. And Jake Duplowski will bring it out and tackled about the 35-yard line.
Okay, gets a nice run back to the 30. Okay, now the time for the Chiefs to put down the clamps and see if they can get back into this ball game. And they're probably feeling a little bit lucky, just down 10 points, Mike, with all the turnovers that they had.
4 turnovers, resulting in only 10 points for Lenape is definitely a gift for the Chiefs. And Matt LaJoy, both a run threat and a passing threat. See what he does here. Well, he hands it off.
The second effort gets about 5.
So good power running there by JoJo Kellum. In comes Sam Ballard. And Tim Montgomery will check out. So, Chiefs looking to force turnovers on downs, and big possession coming up for them if they do so. The joy of the screen pass.
Oh, he has some
and
room.
A lot of field to work with. And he picks up the first down and some.
Couple flags on the play, though. Wonder if that's going to come back on a hold. Looks like they're walking back, Mike.
Jake Toplowski on the reception, saying his name a lot. So, yes, they do have a hold against Lenape.
10 yards from the spot of the foul is going to bring them back.
So it's probably going to be about a 2nd and 15. So some substitutions here for Lenape. As not a ton of passing in this game, but we do have a passing touchdown for Lenape. LaJoy has a man in motion, but we have a flag immediately.
I wonder if that was again a false start.
And if it was, it's going to put Lenape in a hole here.
Dead ball. False start. On the offense, 5 yards. 2nd down.
And now it's going to make it 2nd and 15. It was 2nd and 10. I know they had 2nd and 15 up on the scoreboard. It was corrected, but now the false start's going to make it 2nd and 15.
So 2 5-yard penalties, setting back Lenape's offense.
It was actually 10 yards on the hold, but that's from the spot of the foul, so that's why we brought it back, and it was 2nd and 10. Now it's 2nd and 15.
Bowers out wide with Harrison.
Play action.
And LaJoy's going to keep it himself, but he's met.
No gain, maybe a loss.
By Rob Lifshitz on the tackle.
Big stop for Cherokee. Don't get a lot on this. I'm sure they're going to force a punt, and that's what the Chiefs want to do in this, since they were kicking off in the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Lenape's defense keeping them into the game. The offense just trying to hold the lead here. As again, we have Harrison and Bowers on the bottom of your screen, one-on-one coverage.
They're going to get a timeout. Lenape is going to use one of their 3 timeouts very, very early in the 2nd half.
You got to wonder if a delay game was coming.
Yeah, it took them a long time to get the play in, and
so it's now time for the AXA Equitable Sideline Report, providing millions of customers with life insurance, annuities, and other needs-based products since 1859. AXA Equitable, be life confident. 732-452-7275. Let's go to Alec Chikotowski. Alec?
Hey guys, I got to talk to both coaches during the half. In talking with Cherokee's coach, they want to hold on to the ball and trust in the O-line. In talking with Lenape's coach, they want to solidify what they created in the first half and just keep creating points up on that board. Back to you guys.
Well, Alec, we thank you so much. That was our AXA Equitable Sideline Report. And yeah, Lenape just want to keep creating points, creating plays, because they're definitely putting Cherokee on their heels here, but they're in a hole here. 3rd and 14. LaJoy dumps it off. And he's tackled, but there is a flag.
Another flag.
It looked from here to be a holding.
Wow. And just as Lenape was almost flag free the first half, this may be their 3rd or 4th already in the 2nd half. It's coming back. 3 quick.
Holding 72 on the offense.
Our penalty is going to be declined, so that's going to force the Indians to punt.
So on 4th and 14, they're going to punt.
And number 3, Ben Harris, back to punt for the Indians.
So coming out of the locker room, the good start for Cherokee.
Right, that was their first goal, is to, get the ball back without any points that Lenape put up. They certainly got that goal down. Now we'll see what they can do on offense.
So Harris will
Nice
punt it
punt.
away. A great punt. And they'll come out of bounds around the 25-yard line.
Beautiful punt. Got the roll, get out of bounds. No return on the punt. Cherokee takes over on their own 25.
So fresh legs for the Chiefs coming out of halftime, trying to put something together.
Put something together and hold on to that ball.
4 turnovers. I'm sure Megan went over that at halftime.
Yeah, I'm sure he was not a happy camper. And then along come that block in the back on the 6 points on the run back by Lovett that was denied and brought back.
So far, really just beating themselves. Bodine to Lovett. Lovett's got room and some blockers. Oh, but a great arm tackle by Michael Dulong.
I tell you, if Mike doesn't take him down, he's definitely picking up the first down and maybe some more. And we mentioned it all first half, Mike, that Lovett is breaking maybe one tackle, but after that, he's not getting around on it. That's the great defense by the Indians.
Done a great job stopping Lovett so far. Normally when he gets to that outside and has one man to beat, it's tough to stop him, but a great arm tackle by Mike Dulong. Bodine, give it off to the fullback, who plunges ahead. And it looks like forward progress might give him the first down. We'll see where
Yeah, he got the forward progress, at least 2-3 yards past the sticks. That's going to move the sticks, definitely.
So yes, it is a Cherokee first down. Forward progress awarded Cherokee that first down. So they're at the 38-yard line, 1st and 10. Bennett on the bottom of your screen. Bodine.
Nothing.
So he hands it off, and nothing there. Tyler Steffa, the tackle, the right guard. Or defensive tackle, both two-way player. Plays right guard as well.
Also 1, 2nd and 11.
Bodine will keep it this time. And he's got Lovett on the outside, but not much there.
Maybe 2 or 3 yards. It's going to be 3rd and about 9, 8.
So they got about 3rd and 8. At the 40-yard line here.
Big play for the Chiefs to keep going. Big play defensively for Lenape.
So we'll do it again on 3rd down for the Chiefs. Not very successful on 3rd down so far. Bodinos roll out, throw on the run, passes caught, but it may have bounced. We'll see what they have it as.
They're calling it a completed pass.
They're calling that a completed catch.
Yeah, the referees with the red helmets on waving their arms that it was incomplete. But the one in the black and white, the counts indicated a completed pass. First down for the Chiefs.
I'll tell you what a catch by Stephen Trevesi.
Absolutely.
Double coverage, he laid out and got it done. Bodine will hand it off to Lovett. And again, not much going. Lovett's
continuing to give him the ball, and hopefully it wears down the defensive line of the Indians. But again, they've mentioned many times, they've only given up 30 points in 6 games.
Lovett's yards after contact is not too high right now.
I mean, give kudos to the defense again. With the blitz coming.
Bodine to Lovett once again. And he gains about 5.
They had some room up the middle. Like I said, he gained about 5. Another big 3rd down. 3rd about 3, 3rd about 4.
Tackle was made by the defensive end, Jared Davenport. And we do have a 3rd and 4 coming up for the Chiefs. So Bodine on our center. Oh, and it looked like Lenape jumped.
Yeah, I think they're going to get encroachment here. Offsides against the Indians. That's
Dead
going to
ball.
give them a first down.
On the defense. 5.
So didn't hear what number it was, but it was approachment on the defense.
Yeah, I think there was 2 or 3 players on the line that jumped.
So it's an automatic first down, 1st and 10, and what a break for the Chiefs because they really had nothing going.
Yeah, they need to get 4. They got 5 on a penalty.
Bodine on our center once again. Play action pass. He's looking deep.
It's open.
Steven Trevesi. Trevesi is stop short
Out the 2.
at the 2-yard line.
Another great catch by Steve Gervasi. Right up the middle.
And now it's about Lovett time right here.
Don't put the ball on the carpet, Chiefs.
Steven Trevesi keeping the Chiefs in it with a spectacular catch to keep the drive going, and then now this to set them up right at the goal line.
A great throw by Jake Bodine.
Bodine to Lovett.
He's in.
Plunges ahead. This time, no flags. Touchdown, Jonathan Lovett.
I'm going to make sure I look all the whole field to see. No flags. Okay, it's 6 points for the Chiefs. Exactly what the Chiefs wanted to do. Get the ball back, no turnovers, drive the length of the field. Of course, this time Lenape didn't help. They had like 4, I think 3 or 4 flags.
Yeah.
Since the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
So Ethan McCarron on to try the extra point.
Left foot kicker.
McCarron.
Oh, good.
He hooked it right.
Wow.
And the Indians will get the ball back up 4.
I know they always say that those lost points on the field, they want to come back and bite you. And it certainly may with this close of a game. But anyway, Chiefs still got to feel good about themselves. Couldn't get anything mustered in the first half. Come out here, stops the Lenape, and goes the length of the field.
So let's take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
Got the handoff to Lovett. Good power right up the middle. Couldn't bring him down this time. The Cherokee's on the board, but they do miss the extra point. We'll see now if Lenape can change a little bit of momentum and hold on to the ball and reduce the number of the yellow flags so they can get some possession here and get them back on track offensively.
With the Chiefs now scoring, try to gain a little momentum. Force Lenape to put together a nice drive here. Karen kicks it off. Caught, taken up the middle of the field.
Pretty good run back up to about the 27.
That was Jake Toplowski on the return. So, a lot of people will try to put together a nice drive here, try to answer back at the Chiefs, but the Chiefs are on the board now.
Hey, somebody won the 50-50 near us. Okay, somebody's buying the Friendly's ice cream tonight. JoJo Kellum, not much there.
JoJo Kellum tackled. Tell you, I could go for a Friendly's ice cream right about now.
There you go. We'll get him as a sponsor. We're giving him some free air here. No gain on that play. Second and 10.
LaJoy hands it off.
Not much there. Chiefs are
They bottle him up there. That was JoJo Kelm.
coming out a different team right now in the second half.
Really, the Chiefs in the first half just beat themselves.
Yes, absolutely.
The exception of the Lenape touchdown, which I believe came off a turnover. Wasn't many.
That's right. Yeah, it was
drives.
early fumble. Yeah.
Lenape's offense took advantage of the turnovers, but
They could have gotten more, and they didn't. So they kept them Lenape or Cherokee in the game also. 3rd and 8.
Third and 8, LaJoy on the run, as he does so well, and it's deflected.
Blocked down by Gervaisi.
Steven Gervaisi with some big plays so far in this second half, bringing the Chiefs back in it, and they're going to force the Indians to punt.
Gervaisi has a big reception, gained a lot of yards prior to their touchdown, and he comes up with a block, forcing Lenape into their second punt of the second half, their second possession.
So we got Harris to boot it away. They're deep in their own territory, so shouldn't see a fake, but you never know. A lot of aggressive calls.
I'd be surprised. Another nice punt.
Line drive punt taken by Ludakowski, and he slips. And talked about the weather conditions, might be a little.
Yeah,
slippery.
Ludakowski had some room. They're still going to get pretty good possession.
So let's take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
I see the Joy rolling out, and big Steve Gervaisi just puts his hands up and knocks it down. Even though Ludakowski lost his footing, they're still getting a pretty good possession. He probably would have got maybe 5 or 6 more yards.
But Bodine in the offense trying to do what they did last drive. Bodine on the run, throws it up for Bennett. The tall receiver catches it at the sideline. About a 6-yard gain.
They're starting to get some confidence in their aerial attack also right now, Mike.
Which is huge because it just makes John Lovett even better.
Right, because all of a sudden the defense, they say, I better watch for the pass, and all of a sudden they go back to the run. So putting a little doubt in their minds right now.
Ryan Burke at the top of your screen, Bennett on the bottom. Bodine will pitch it to John Lovett. Lovett with some open field, and he's so dangerous there. Picks up the first down and more and plows ahead.
Wow, he just put his head down, like you said, plowed. He didn't try to break any tackles. He says, if I can't break the tackles, I'm going to run over him. And that's exactly what he did. Picks up a big first down for the Cherokee Chiefs.
And that's what we're talking about. It catch by Tymier Bennett out the sideline. They run it with Lovett, and they're like, not prepared. So Cherokee trying to keep the momentum going. Bodine in the pistol. Gives it to Lovett again. Who again?
Close to the first down. Things are going to be a little short.
He is short, but he again plows ahead. That's just power running.
And you notice he's carrying that ball with 2 hands. He's not going to give that up again.
I'm going play action Gervaisi here if I'm Cherokee.
That sounds good to me.
Bodine, play action.
Oh, you called it.
Looking for not Gervaisi, but it is incomplete.
Look like Joe Thompson, number 32. Is that right?
Yeah, Joe Thompson, the intended target, but it was overthrown.
You sure you weren't in the huddle there, Mike? You called the play? Hey, multi-talented announcer. Big 3rd and 2 here.
So 3rd and 2. See if we can
keep that on the ground now. Give it to their horse.
And love it.
I think he got it.
Got it and some, I believe. Maybe a yard more of the first down.
They're moving the chains.
So they move the chains. So Joe Thompson, Ryan Burke, Stephen Trevesi, Tymir Bennett, Lovett, and Bodine out right now for the Chiefs. Bodine play action, looking. Great patience, throws it up for Trevesi. Incomplete.
Yeah, there was a little contact there, but the ball was well overthrown, so definitely an uncatchable ball if anybody was looking for any kind of a pass interference there. But, boy, they're doing a lot of play action, that's for sure.
Once you get Lovett going, that play action is just so dangerous.
And that's a good call on first down, as long as they don't turn it over there.
And the great patience by Bodine, because he didn't want to throw it in traffic. He waited and just threw it away for where only Trevesi could have got it. Bodine will pitch it to Lovett once again, who runs into his own teammate.
Good 2nd and 3rd effort by John Lovett. Again, like you said, just power football right now. Picks up about 8. It's going to be 3rd and 2.
Yeah, about 3rd and 4 they have it marked as.
And that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter, Mike, with the Chiefs threatening here to get some points.
So not a high-scoring game, but we got a good game
well,
so far.
I didn't think any of us would expect a high-scoring game, that's for sure. But the Chiefs are coming alive here in the second half. No mistakes, no flags. Few flags on Lenape, killing their own momentum. But anything can happen as we go into this last quarter.
And Cherokee's gonna have a big 3rd and 4 coming up for them.
Right, and both fans on both sides are really fired up because this is again a huge play to begin the 4th quarter.
And Lenape trying to go to 7-0 and remain undefeated.
We have a minute here. We'll mention the assistant coaches for Lenape. Again, his head coach is Tim McEnany, assisted by Jason Prey, John Martino, Mark Lilly, and Joe Wojcicki.
And for Cherokee, we got Matt Schultz, Brian Glatz, Ryan Walsh, and Sean DeVries.
Fine job, as always, the coaching staff on both teams. Okay, we got a 3rd and 4. I thought it was a little less than that, but 3rd and 4.
Bodine and Lovett in the pistol, where they are so dangerous.
Has
Bodine's
room.
gonna keep it, and he has room. Stays on his feet, breaks a tackle, and is knocked out around the 3.
Well, it had me fake that. I thought Lovett had the ball, but that's why he had room. He didn't have the ball.
So Jake Bodine with the stiff arm, breaks the tackle, and keeps this drive alive.
They can get a first down.
So it looks like he went out of bounds a little short of the 3. But Bodine under center. Let's see if the power running continues. And it does. John Lovett to the outside. Lovett's in the end zone, but there's a flag. It may be coming back.
That was called. We heard it from the Lenape crowd right in front of us. That's a hold. That's a hold. We didn't see the flag, but the flag came down.
They won a one, and they might be getting on here.
I think so. It's coming back.
Hold.
Coming back.
11 white.
So
yeah, the hold's on number 11, Tyler Lewikowski. Unfortunate because you saw You saw Lovett saw a lot of green there, and I guess with the hold is one of the reasons why he had a lot of room to run.
And that's his second touchdown that has now gotten called back because of a penalty. And because of the missed extra point, on 4th down, you might go for it in this situation. .09 on 1st and 20 off the hands of Tyler Ludakowski. He had the receiver, was thrown a little bit behind him, but still hit him right in the hands.
Yeah, he catches that. He has a good opportunity to get some extra yards. He might not have gotten the first down, but definitely would have got back some of that yards on the penalty, on the hold, as we have an injury here to one of the guys in Lenape.
And looks like Tyler Steffa from up here. Defensive end and a right guard, a two-way player.
See the trainers and the coaches going out, and I don't know if he was holding his arm or his leg.
Looked like his ankle. Looked like he tried to get up but just couldn't.
Well, let's all hope that young man is okay to continue.
So that drop pass by Tyler Ludakowski brings us 2nd and 20 upcoming for the Chiefs.
And it is number 50, you're right, Tyler Steffa, and he is coming off okay on his own.
A little gingerly, but
yeah, I don't know if it's a leg. It looked like he was shaking his right arm. So in any case, he's coming off on his own.
just good to see him come off on under his own power. As Cherokee has a 2nd and 20. $11:39 to go. Ryan Burke, bottom of your screen, with Tyler Ludakowski and Tymere Bennett. Love it in the backfield. Looks like we're gonna have a timeout here by Cherokee, and then you have an injury timeout, and you have a lot of time to draw up a play. That's just, to me, inexcusable.
Well, yeah, when they broke huddle, they certainly didn't like what they saw, so they're going to use one of their timeouts. Both teams now have 2 timeouts remaining in the 4th quarter. Just under 12 minutes, 11:39 left. Lenape holding on to that 10-6 lead.
So Joe Thompson checks in for Ryan Burke. Watch out for him. A lot of targets for him tonight, but not a lot of catches. So let's see what Cherokee has drawn up coming out of the timeout.
And on this timeout, getting entertained by cheerleaders, Lenape, cheerleading coach Christy Joyce doing a great job.
So Bodine on 2nd and 20. Bodine looking in John Lovett's direction, and he has him. Lovett powers through a defender.
He's close to the first down. Things are going to be short. Bring up maybe 3rd and 1, Mike.
Short of the first down, but he just puts his head down and runs.
He led Lovett very good job on that, giving it to him and leading him, so he had some momentum going forward, and he almost picks up the first down. He's listed as 3rd and 2.
Put on our center. Lovett straight ahead. Lovett, is he in?
He's in.
Touchdown, John Lovett.
Thought it might have been a question if his knee got down before he crossed the plane, but indication that he is in. No flags on the field. Cherokee takes their first lead.
One of the reasons he's captain, he has 2 fumbles, but now in the second half has 2 touchdowns.
And this point's big because gives him a 3-point lead.
So Ethan McCarron missed his first extra point attempt, trying to put this one through. A high snap.
It's good from here.
But a great hold by Jack Walters, and McCarran puts it through, and the Chiefs up 13-10. So let's take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. Let's take a look at that touchdown.
Just punches it a little bit to the right. Nice cutback.
So,
Oh, yeah.
Looked like he did stay on his feet as he put his hand down.
As from here, of course, you see it on the replay here now, and he did get into the end zone before his knee went down. Wasn't sure from the naked eye this far away, but any case, Chiefs come out, score 13 unanswered points, take the lead.
And if your elbow comes down, you're down as well, but he did a great job putting his hand on the turf.
Absolutely. Hey, Lenape's going to have to get something going here. But still got plenty of time, though. 10:55. Each team with 2 timeouts.
So McCarran to kick it away. Definitely putting pressure on Lenape right now. They had a 10-0 lead, but 13 unanswered points for the Chiefs has given them the lead. McCarran with the kick. Toplowski. And he's tackled.
Around the 22.
And Matt LaJoy and the offense trying to put some points on the board for the first time in the second half.
Up on the scoreboard, they have the ball at the 21. It's probably a long 21 and a half. Lenape on the offense, see if they get something going here.
So, LaJoy will keep it himself.
Looked like there wasn't anything there, and he waited until something opened up and gained a few.
Couldn't tell if it was a read option or a delay there.
Yeah, I think he was just delaying, waiting. There was nothing there, and finally he had a little bit of a lane and took advantage of it. And picked up a few yards.
Tim Montgomery and Connor Ashton on the bottom of your screen, one-on-one coverage, both captains for their teams. But it'll go to the ground here.
Nothing going there. In fact, maybe even lost a yard.
That's JoJo Kellum.
It's going to be 3rd and about 4.
Yeah, it was about 3rd and 4. 3rd and 3 they have it as.
3rd and a long 3.
Let's see what Coach McEnany draws up here. They stick with ground. LaJoy keeps it himself and breaks a couple
great second
tackles.
effort.
Matt LaJoy, he's going to go. LaJoy at the 30, the 20, the 10, 5. Nobody's going to catch him. Touchdown, Lenape. Matt LaJoy.
My heavens, looked like he was stopped for a loss, then he was stopped for no gain, and then forget about it. He just went in and got 6 points.
Did a great job protecting the football as well. Someone came up, didn't get the chance to see who it was for a strip tackle.
Looked like Cherokee was possibly blitzing that left the middle wide open, but like I said, looked like he was stopped like twice. One for a loss, one for no gain, and he just found a way to break it, and there was nobody left.
Now this extra point big, because it means a field goal can't tie it for the Chiefs.
Right.
These are not a gimme in high school football.
You got Ben Harris there, though.
Harris, the boot.
No doubt about it.
And he got it.
Wow, what a turn of events.
So, the big run by Matt LaJoy puts Lenape back in the lead. And let's take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
fakes the handoff. And back. Now right there, one missed tackle. Then he gets it right there, which would have been no gain, and forget about it. There's nobody left.
And right here, John Lovett went for the strip tackle. And a great job by Matt LaJoy.
Chiefs had an opportunity, but Matt LaJoy, like you said, made him miss twice, and it cost them.
So now the Chiefs have to respond, and we can go on a little bit of a seesaw here.
Yeah, absolutely. As I said, talk about momentum change. Cherokee naturally had the momentum coming in for the majority of the second half. You thought that, we're going to let this game get out of hand, but that big run, Lenape's up by 4 with 9 minutes left.
Let's see if they do one of those squib kicks again, because you saw Lovett so dangerous on these kickoff returns.
They'll kick it away from him.
So they do.
Oh, it's going to be short.
Make a short kick, and it's picked up by Jack Walters, and he's met.
Big hit there. It's amazing he held on to the ball. But they're going to get pretty good field position at the 33-yard line.
So Jack Walters recovered that kick, and he had it bobbled for a little bit, then a big hit.
We heard it all the way up here.
So Coach Megan.
Well, now this is the game that we expected. Back and forth, anybody's game. That's right where we are right now with 9:02 left.
Coach Megan trying to get this offense rolling again. As Bodine has Lovett on the flat. He's going to scramble. He's going to throw it to Steven Gervasi. He gets the first down and some. Great extra effort.
And Bodine had plenty of time. He was looking to at the flat to Lovett. He was covered, and then all of a sudden upfield he sees Gervasi, and he gets the first down.
Great patience by Jacob Bodine, and a great job by the offensive line to keep the pressure away. Joe Thompson, Ryan Burke, bottom of your screen. The fake pitch and the screen pass. Oh, looks like a fumble.
Down.
Ball's out. Was it out of bounds, though?
No, I think he's in.
Oh,
Lenape. Another turnover.
Lenape Indians get another turnover. That's the 5th tonight for the Chiefs. And Cherokee's key was turnover ratio, and it's not working out.
Yeah, and it doesn't look. All right, we're just going to see the rehab replay here. See if he was down.
So it looks like it's Tymier Bennett tried a spin move. And no, he was not down. He took him right out of the hands of Tymier Bennett. That was the Ivy Rehab replay, Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
Yeah, Lovett did the spin move, try to get an extra yard or two, and it gets stripped. Wow, another big play, another big turnover by the Chiefs.
So LaJoy faked me out from up here, and he gains about 6. The fumble was recovered by Captain Sam Ballard.
I believe that's the 4th fumble today by the Cherokee.
And it makes a total of 5 turnovers.
Had a big interception, yep.
So let's see if Lenape can capitalize on this turnover, because they've not really been doing so.
Right, we're just ready to say that Lovett is close to the first down, and all of a sudden we see the Lenape team pointing the other way on the fumble.
LaJoy will give it to JoJo Keem.
Kellum for the first down. Wow.
And Kellum just plows ahead for another Lenape first down. Both teams with 2 timeouts. And Matt LaJoy, first-year starter, looking to put this game away.
Might have gotten one.
I believe it was JoJo again. JoJo Kellum.
Cherokee definitely needs a stop on this drive with a little over 7 minutes left. Again, Lenape holding on to a 4-point lead.
And Stephen Catoni checks out for the Indians. And for both teams, not a lot of aerial attack. Cherokee started to get it a little.
Cherokee is starting to put in the air.
They're going to run it again, and that's Jojo Kellum. But there's a flag, I believe, on the play. I saw a flag.
Yeah, there is a flag down there. Maybe a hole, maybe coming back.
Was that 72?
Number 2 on the offense. Number 2 on the offense, 10 yards. Repeat the down.
It was number 2. For Lenape. So it's 2nd and 9.
Second and 20.
Or 2nd and 20,
They
me.
didn't change up the scoreboard quick enough.
Would have been 2nd and 9.
Yes, right.
2nd and 20, and that could be big for the Chiefs. LaJoy will keep it himself. Looked like he was trying to pitch it for a second, but down he goes.
Now pulled down. Crowd's asking for a face mask, and they're not going to get it. Do not see any yellow.
So Lenape not liking that. Ahmad Miller, the junior, on the tackle.
At first, I thought it might have been a horse collar tackle, but we'll see the replay, see if we can see anything.
And it looked like he was going to pitch it right there for a second.
Oh, his hand was up in the face mask.
Absolutely.
It came down real quick, and possibility when he was turning, the referees didn't see it.
Well, that was the Ivy Rehab
Apparently
replay.
they didn't see it because they didn't call it.
That was the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. LaJoy up the gut. But it's 4th down.
It's going to be 4th and 6.
So clearly some upset Lenape fans. And Cherokee back.
Let's see if the Chiefs can take advantage of this break right here. Under 5 minutes left.
And depending on how much time they take up, could be the last possession for the Chiefs. So the punt's away by Harris. It's received by Tyler Ludikowski, who breaks a tackle, breaks another one.
Fine run back by Ludikowski there.
So let's see if the Chiefs can take advantage of that face mask penalty. Or the
non-called face mask.
Face mask penalty.
Yeah, it was kind of tough. Again, we saw it on the replay where the hand was up on it. Didn't know if he was grabbing it, and you don't know if the ref just couldn't see it.
The hand is allowed to be on the face mask.
Right.
Your fingers cannot lock
right, and
into the face
that's
mask.
what I was thinking. Looking at the replay, that could possibly have happened, but needless to say, some unhappy campers here in the Lenape sideline, and we got another penalty.
Might be a delayed game.
This one against Lenape. I really didn't see if there was a penalty on that. It looked like they walked off a few extra yards, though.
Bodine, audibling, he's in the pistol with John Lovett. Lovett up the gut, gain of 5. So it'll be about 2nd and 5 for Cherokee. Bodine, shotgun. Hands it off to Lovett. Lovett, about 3 yards. A big hit there.
Yeah, they were putting some pressure on up the middle, and Lovett got hit high there.
Jake Toplowski making some great defensive plays. That was a great tackle by him. He also has an interception tonight.
Big 3rd down and 2. I'm sure if they don't get it, they're going to be going for it.
I believe Jake Toplowski also has a touchdown tonight. So a huge 3rd and 2 here for the Cherokee Chiefs. Bodine and pistol again. Gives it to Lovett. Lovett.
He got it.
He got it. From up here, looks like he got it. And they will move the chains.
Move the chains with 3:29.
So
Clock will start.
Very well could be the last possession here for the Chiefs. Bodine. He had a screen pass, but he's looking deep.
Oh, it's open too. Just overthrown.
Just over the head of Joe Thompson. Looked like a screen pass was going to develop on the outside, top of the screen, but
They had some pressure, stepped up in the pocket, and there was a little separation there, but just a little bit overthrown. Well, stops the clock, still with 2 timeouts, both teams.
and Mike Dulong was shaken up, and he will head to the sideline. Great patience and awareness, though, by Jake Bodine. Just overthrew it. Bodine to Lovett. Lovett thought he had a hole there, but still a great gain. Pick up the first down.
Right, picks up the first down, and he had another great tackle, though, by Lenape defense. As I said, keeping him in check. Mentioned before, not going to stop him, but they've certainly done a pretty good job on him. But he's starting to gain some yardage now.
Lovett can go north-south, but also east-west. Loves those sweeps. And I wouldn't be surprised if we saw one here. Bodine. He's going to pass. Bodine in the air.
Oh!
Great defensive play.
Boy, if Jake just leads him another foot there, then that might be 6 points.
Looked like it was McKeith Harrison that knocked it down. Great defensive play by Lenape.
Stops the clock with 2:35 left. We'll see the replay here.
Take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay, Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
Plenty of time.
There's a screen.
Yeah, the pass might have been just a hair behind him, and it resulted in breaking up the play.
2nd and 10 for the Chiefs. Bodine to Lovett. How many times have we said that? Lovett breaks a tackle. Lovett
Gets
plows
the
ahead.
first and holds on to the ball.
That's what he does so well. It's not just breaking one tackle, multiple tackles. Hasn't done it a lot tonight, but
He's starting to now. They said you never could tell. Running gets so much start to wear down the Lenape defense. 1st and 10. 2:15 left.
Bodine is going to pass. Bodine has a man.
Oh!
It is intercepted by number 27, Jake Toplowski. That's his 2nd of the night and the 6th Cherokee turnover. Jake Toplowski with 2 interceptions, and Lenape's defense holds.
I don't know if there was a misroute or what, but I didn't see too much. I didn't see a Cherokee Chief really that close to the ball. Fairly easy interception for Topolsky. And that could be the play of the game.
Once again, that's his 2nd tonight, and I believe he also has a touchdown on offense, a two-way player coming up big tonight for the Lenape Indians. And Cherokee does have 2 timeouts, but a first down for Lenape may do it.
2 timeouts, 2:01 left. Somehow the Chiefs have to make a stop and get that ball back.
And if they do get a 3 and out, have about 30 seconds or so with the ball in their hands. But Was that LaJoy? No, it was
There's
JoJo
one.
Kellum.
And they're going to use their second timeout, I believe. Yes.
So take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay, Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
Yeah, I guess it was just either the wrong route or just an overthrow, but the ball was definitely way past Gervaisi, who was the target there.
Steven Gervaisi was the closest man to the ball, but it looked like there was just no one there. Either miscommunication or just poorly thrown ball.
Well, Cherokee's down to their last time out. Lenape still has 1:55 left. Lenape holding on to that 4-point lead.
Win or lose, story of the night's been Lenape's defense. 6 turnovers.
Absolutely.
On Cherokee.
Yep, 4 fumbles, 2 interceptions. It's tough to win a game with that many turnovers.
But Cherokee will hope to stop them here, use another timeout, and if they stop them again, the clock will be running. And I'm sure Lenape would just take a delay game and let it run all the way down as long as they could. Matt LaJoy just needing a first down. LaJoy hands it off to JoJo Kellum, but he's stuffed again. Great defense by Cherokee. They hold their own, and it'll be a timeout, Cherokee.
Like you said, Mike, that's the last timeout for Cherokee. Big 3rd and 9.
Now, maybe a little risky, but try pass here. So, on 3rd and 10, probably going to run it if you're Lenape, but if you surprise him with the pass, might end the game for you, but you don't want to turn the ball over.
Absolutely, that's definitely don't want Lenape. Going to be running. I'm sure they're going to be cradling that ball, both hands over the ball.
So Cherokee needing one last stop to have a chance to get the ball back. And Lenape just needing a first down to put this one away. Lenape trying to stay undefeated. LaJoy to Kellum. No, LaJoy's going to keep it. It's a fake. But he's stuffed up. So now you got to think they're just going to take the delay game here and then punt it away. Or maybe call a timeout with about a second left to ensure that they wasted as much clock as possible. But here comes the punt unit. It's Harris. And Ludakowski, who normally receives the punts, is out there with John Lovett. Lovett's so dangerous.
Right, I'm sure you're going to see the punt coming away from Lovett to Ludakowski.
So either a timeout or delay game. It looks like a timeout.
Yep, they're going to go with the timeout.
So right decision by Coach McEnany.
1:04 left with the timeout. With the timeout, I'd like to thank all of the people that helped make this production possible. Owen Volchik, Liam Keller, Matt Mathis, Shan Kazijan, Hannah Voiro, John Conlow, Nicole Busak, Christopher Busak, Alexa Henry, Allison Pierce, Kyle Long, Gary Rogers, Kobe Romig, announcer Mike Rotundo, sideline reporter Alec Chikotowski, and yours truly, Joe Melagrana. And again, Mike, great job by everybody involved with the LDTV Sports.
Really great job. Some of them take option 2 to do this.
Yeah, and like I said, they get great experience in TV production. 1:04 left. Lenape going to be punting out.
So you do not want to kick this ball in the hands of John Lovett. Harris gets it away. Tyler No, it'll be John Lovett. He almost fumbles it. Lovett with some room and some space to the outside. And a run out of bounds.
That's good coverage there. Force him out of bounds around the 46-yard line. They have 52.3 seconds. No timeouts left for the Chiefs.
The aerial attack has been coming alive for Cherokee here in the second half, and they're going to need it here. They have no timeouts, so they're going to need a hurry-up offense and try to get some out routes and get out of bounds. Again, if you're Bodine and you see a 2-yard pass, you don't want to complete it if it's not going to help you. You might just want to throw it away, stop the clock. So, Bodine by himself, haven't seen it a lot. Bodine, he's going for it all. Joe Thompson, oh, nearly picked off.
Nearly picked off and almost went right into the hands of the Cherokee Chiefs, but an incompleted pass. Everybody was holding their breath.
Off Jake Duplowski, that would have been his third interception. And it almost deflected into Joe Thompson's hands.
Right. We'll see the replay here. Going deep. Okay, yeah, that wasn't as close as I thought going into the Cherokee Chief hands there.
So that was the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
45 seconds left, 2nd and 10. No timeouts left for the Chiefs.
Bodine on the run. Going deep again, out of bounds. Threw it away. We're going to have a 3rd and 10 here for Cherokee. Comes the 4th down, obviously we'll go for it. So you got 2 more chances here for Cherokee to pick up the 1st down. The Lenape Indians trying to stay undefeated in the regular season.
Players getting the crowd revved up here for the remaining 40.2 seconds. 3rd and 10.
As they rise here at Lenape High School. Bodine, plenty of time. Looking, has a receiver caught.
And he slips, so that's going to keep the clock running. They move the chains. No, he's short.
Was he touched?
No, he went down. He doesn't have to be touched in high school. He did get the 1st down. They start the clock now, and he just spikes it. Stops the clock with 29.2 seconds left. It's going to be 2nd and 10.
So they did pick up the 1st down, so they spike it. Right call.
Originally, I thought he might have been short, but he did pick up the 1st down, and he did looking for that sideline, made a cut, and just slipped.
So Bodine keeps this drive alive for Cherokee. 29 seconds to go. No timeouts. Lenape with 1. 2nd and 10. Bodine on the move. Almost slips. Throws it up. Out of bounds. Nearly slipped there.
Yeah, and again, we mentioned that field with the rain last night. Got the grass field here. Kind of getting a little bit beat up this late in the game.
Great job by not slipping, because the clock would have continued to run. And that would have been maybe the end of it.
22 seconds left, 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10 for Cherokee.
Only 3 on the line for Lenape.
Bodine on the move. Bodine moves up in the pocket. Sack. Cherokee's going to have to hurry up to get this play off.
I don't think they can get back in time. They may get it back with about 6 seconds left.
So, this clock's ticking. They're going to go for it here. They're not going to spike it. This is the last play of your ball game. Jacob Bodine. It's a short pass, incomplete, and the Lenape Indians hang on and go to 7-0. And they defeat the Cherokee Chiefs 17-13.
Unbelievable second half. A little bit sloppy in the first, but boy, we were entertained in the second half here. Both teams with some costly turnovers, some big plays. Lenape, as you said, remains undefeated, 7-0 with a 17-13 victory over the Cherokee Chiefs.
Let's take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay, Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy at ivyrehab.com.
Tried to step up in the pocket, but again, only 3-man rush for Lenape, but they managed to get Jake Bodine down. Looks like they were going to have, about 6 seconds left. They wind up, I think it was like 2.9 seconds for the last play of the game. Pass out to the flat and Lovett. It was incomplete. Didn't think it was, even if he completed it, didn't look like he was going to get much anyway. But big win for Lenape here at home. And wow, you just wonder where this Lenape team is going to go, because this year they actually dropped from Group 5. They're Group 4 this year, and Cherokee stays at Group 5. So, well, just a great, really second half. The first one was a lot of, like I said, some turnovers, some costly turnovers, but it was entertaining all the way through.
It sure was. Lenape defeats Cherokee 17-13. That's your final score.
And with 3 losses for Cherokee, it's a big loss this point of the year. But again, with the way power points are and the formula that they use, they still may get into the playoffs. But it certainly makes it a little bit more difficult. Losing this game today, picking up their third loss of the season.
Were you surprised by the play call to go for it all instead of spiking the football and maybe having some time to go over it?
Yeah, but they would have had probably about the same amount of time to gather themselves. But it's a tough call either way. Just a great effort. Again, a great defensive effort by the Indians.
Only thing I can think of is maybe trying to catch a defense not set or ready, but they sure were. And that was a story of tonight's game, was Lenape's defense.
Yeah.
So we'll be right back with the play and player of the game.
Today's game on LDTV Sports, sponsored by Deborah Heart and Lung Center, where experience matters. 800-555-1990. www.deborah.org. Philadelphia Wholesale Produce Market. All the best, all right here. 215-336-3003. Or on the web at www.pwpm.net. Comegno Law Group, specializing in general and special education law, representing individuals, families, public boards of education, and independent schools. 888-313-IDEA or ComegnoLaw.com. Medford Village Car Care, serving the area's car care needs for 30 years. Located at 11 North Main Street in Medford. 609-654-4023. And on the web at mvcc-nj.com. Rothman Institute, the official team physicians of the Phillies, Eagles, Flyers, and 76ers. For orthopedic excellence, think Rothman first. www.rothmaninstitute.com. And by Heads Up, Eyes Forward. Please never drive distracted. www.lrhsd.org/headsup. For information on how your business can become a sponsor of LDTV Sports, contact Joe Malagrana, LDTV Underwriting Manager, at 609-268-2000, extension 8680, or by email jmalagrana@lrhsd.org.
So, once again, the Indians stay undefeated, going 7-0. And first-year starter Matt LaJoy did a great job tonight.
Had that big touchdown run, absolutely.
And a lot of penalties, a lot of turnovers, pretty much a sloppy game, both sides, but Lenape's defense held up. And productions are available at youtube.com/Lenape District TV and for purchase at lrhsd.org/LDTV copies.
And I'm sure a lot of people want to see this game again, since it meant so much. And like I said, especially the second half was very, very interesting.
So it's now time to take a look at the All-State Good Hands Play of the Game, sponsored by Michael McDyer, CLTC, 609-654-1426, or Michael McDyer at allstate.com. Allstate, you're in good hands. So the play of the game.
There's a touchdown run. Instead, almost for a loss, and then almost got down for no gain. Last-ditch effort there, like you said before, Mike, with Lovett trying to, poke the ball out on the tackle and off to the races.
Matt LaJoy with the Allstate Good Hands Play of the Game. And LaJoy, the first-year starter, like we said, has really done a great job. I mean, obviously, 7-0. Well, we're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back with tonight's player of the game.
The Lenape Regional High School District mobile app is now available for your iOS or Android device. The Lenape District app provides access to a variety of district information at any time from anywhere. Users can quickly and easily connect with everything from district news to athletic and activity schedules to social media to grades and assignments in one mobile-friendly view. In the news stream, you can customize what information from which schools you want to follow and see all of your content all on one page. The calendar feature allows you to choose from activities, clubs, and sports from each of the district high schools so that you only see the events that interest you. And when logged into the app, students and parents can access class schedules, grades, assignments, teacher websites, attendance, and more. The app even allows students and parents to be notified whenever class grades are updated or when a cafeteria balance runs low. Even the district's Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube pages, as well as directories, teacher contact info, resources, and more are all right at your fingertips. The Lenape Regional High School District app is available for free from the App Store and Google Play. Just search Lenape Regional High School District. So get started and download the Lenape Regional High School District app today.
Welcome back as the Indians defeat Cherokee 17-13 in tonight's rivalry matchup. And it's now time for the Reconstructive Orthopedics Player of the Game, 1-800-896-RECON, or on the web at www.reconstructiveortho.com. Let's send it down to Alec Chikotowski with the Player of the Game. Alec?
Hey guys, I'm here with Matt LaJoy, who's the player of the game. He's got one rushing touchdown, one passing touchdown, and a lot of work thanks to the defense. Matt, what was it like today overcoming Cherokee in a tough game?
Well, I mean, Cherokee's always a huge district rival. It's always the circle marked on our schedule every year, and tonight was a night that you live for as a football player. You got packed house, district rivals, just two teams going at it. It feels great to come out with a win.
What was going through your mind through your one rushing touchdown?
As soon as I kind of broke free, I just thought, just run as fast as you can. I could see them coming from behind me, but just ran all the way.
And last, how's it feel being 7-0 and going to the next game?
Oh, it's awesome. We're hoping to ride this wave of momentum into the playoffs, and we'll see from there.
Thank you, Matt. Congratulations.
Thanks, sir.
That's all.
Well, Alec, thank you so much. And Matt LaJoy, your player of the game, as he leads the Indians to their 7th victory, the junior quarterback. And it's been a great job. Fun time today, Joe, and we'll see you next time here at LDTV.
you have a plan to increase security in places like that?
The district has up-to-date and well-tested emergency response plans